Ago, I completed Mega Man 6 and it took me just over an hour and a half to complete. I felt like I didn't do too well on the first half of the game, but when I got towards the second half I managed to get through Dr. X's castle and Dr. Wily's castle without dying. So I've made this video just to talk about what I'm planning on doing next, and yeah, to do a couple of videos, to do a couple of challenges here. So I'll have something to do while I'll tell you what I've got planned for doing next. So what we'll do here is we'll do Mega Man 2 Remix. Right. Yeah, speaking of Mega Man 2 though, what I'm hoping to do is... I've already done a walkthrough of Mega Man 2, but when I did that walkthrough, the audio was pretty shit. You could hardly hear what I was saying, and the music was way too high. So, was it someone... I can't remember the name, apologies for not remembering the name, but on my Mega Man 5, on my Mega Man 5 walkthrough, he mentioned that, oh shit, it's hard to talk and do this at the same time actually. Well, I'm not trying to beat the time, we're just playing along here. Yeah, he mentioned that the music was too high and my voice wasn't high enough, so what I managed to do was change the audio settings so the music's a lot lower and you can hear my voice a little bit more clear. So thanks again for giving me that advice there, because it's made it a lot more easier to understand what I'm saying. But I've got a fixed Scottish accent, so it's hard enough to understand what I'm saying at times. So what I have got planned out is I'm going to do Mega Man 2 next. I'm going to do a proper walkthrough of it. I'm going to do it on difficult, and I'm going to try and get through it without dying, because a week back I managed to complete Mega Man 2 without dying. It wasn't on difficult, but I still managed to complete it without dying, which I was astounded by, because there's a few parts in that game where it's so easy to get killed. A good example is Boss Gauntlet on Dr. Wily's Stage 3. Not the Boss Gauntlet, sorry, the Spike Gauntlet. That's a good example, is Stage 3 of the Wily Castle. This particular stage right here, I don't know if I'll get to that gauntlet, but it's in this stage. It's so easy to get fucked over by that Spike Gauntlet. What I'll do here is I just use Quick Lance weapon to get through these guys. Yeah, so what I'm planning on doing next is a Mega Man 2 walkthrough without dying. Yeah, it's just after this bit here, there's a Spike Gauntlet, it can be a nightmare to get past. But when I do my Mega Man 2 walkthrough, I'm going to make sure that the audio is a lot better, and I'll make sure I'll do it on difficult, but I can't promise that I won't die, because this game has a few tricky parts that can fuck you over pretty easily. But after that, I don't know exactly what I'll do after that, because I've got a plan on doing a variety of videos actually, but I don't know exactly what I'll be doing. Oh shit, I'm doing terrible here. After I do the Mega Man 2 walkthrough, that'll be finished with the 6 Mega Man games on the NES, and the only Mega Man games on this collection are Mega Man 1 through 6, so what I'm going to try and do is hopefully play some NES games and do walkthroughs of them, especially Mario 3, because I love that game. But yeah, I play guitar as well, so I'm going to upload a few guitar videos and that, because I like to play some guitar and do a few videos on that. Yeah, so that's all I've really got planned at the moment. I'm going to try and do a few more games, other than Mega Man. Mario 3, Rayman 1, that's a good one. I'd like to do that. So I really like Rayman 1. I heard that there's that Crash Bandicoot series coming out, it's Crash Bandicoot 1 to 3? 1, 2 and 3, they're being remastered, so, oh fuck, I'm not concentrating here at all. It's Crash Bandicoot 1, 2 and 3, they've been remastered. It's like a collection like this, like the Mega Man Legacy collection, it's just like this. And yeah, you can play Crash Bandicoot 1, 2 and 3, but they're remastered, so it's a neat idea. But I'd wish that they do it with Spyro, because Spyro has not had a good game in yonks. I'm not a fan of Skylanders. They absolutely butchered his appearance on that. He looks terrible in that game. Yeah, I like Spyro 1, 2 and 3. I've never been a fan of the later ones. Like, what was that one, Eternal Night or something like that? I'm not been a fan of that sort of thing. I like the classic ones. Yeah, so that's what I'm hoping to do. A few more games. A few more, like, variety of games rather than Mega Man. But I'd still like to do Mega Man 7, 9 and 10. I'm not too familiar with these other two games, but yeah, we'll definitely get round to doing them at some point. So this video was just basically about what I've got planned on doing next. We'll do one more stage here since still got a little bit of time to eat up. Let's see. And we'll do this guy and we'll do another boss after that, then hopefully that eats up some time. Yeah, but I've been quite happy with how I've done these walkthroughs. Like, I'm not the best commentator, like my commentary's not that good because really I've never been that good when it comes to like speaking. Like, I'm not good with social situations because I have social anxiety and I'm not too good when it comes to stuff like that. So you may notice I stutter quite a bit when I speak, and it's because I'm not really used to that sort of thing yet. Even though I've done 6 walkthroughs, and it's still going to take a while to get fully used to how it works. But my confidence, yeah, I feel a bit more confident in doing these walkthroughs now. Like, when I started out with it, I was hardly saying anything. I couldn't say anything. But now, I feel like I've gotten a little bit better. So hopefully, I'll start to get even more better as the time progresses. Let's see here. Yeah, I'd say this guy's one of the most fun bosses in the series. I like this guy. Not doing really too well here though. But I said before that, the Mega Man, I just did Mega Man 6. What am I doing here? I just did Mega Man 6 and I wasn't happy with the first half. Oh fucking hell, I was doing terrible there. I was actually doing quite alright until that part there. But yeah, my Mega Man 6 walkthrough, I was quite happy with that. It's just the first half I did really badly. But yeah, I'm not really too familiar with these games compared to 1 through 4. But when I get to it, I'll be happy to do Mega Man 2 again, because that's my favourite game in the series. I mentioned that before. But I would still say that Mega Man 1's my least favourite NES one, because it has a lot of problems. True, it's the beginning of the series, so you can't expect them to get everything done right. So. But if I was going to say, like, I was going to pick an overrated Mega Man game, it would definitely be 3, because I don't know why, it's like the first half of that game, I really like the first half, but the second half is just, I don't really enjoy it that much. The Doc robots and the Wily stages just feel really empty. But I prefer Mega Man 4. I used to hate Mega Man 4, which is quite ironic in a way. Fuck, I failed that, I spent way too much time with that. Okay, well, we'll just do one more boss here, and then we'll just end the video. Let's see. Come on. See how I'll cope with this. These are always the worst parts in Mega Man games. Not completed this yet. Oh, this one. Fuck. Oh, shit. Yeah, Iceman stage in Mega Man 1, I'd say that is the hardest stage in that game. Mostly because of parts like this. Oh, God. Yeah, well, because I did do a walkthrough of Mega Man 2 on this channel, but it's not called Mega Man 2 playthrough, it's called, I think it's called Stuarty9, what's it, Stuarty91191's podcast or something like that. That's where you'll find it, but you'll notice that you can hardly hear what I'm saying. Like I did alright with the game, but you could hardly hear what I was saying, so I wasn't really too happy with that. I'm doing fucking terrible here. That's up to 10 minutes. I'll try and do this before I leave because I don't want to not do this. I really want to do this since I'm here already, so... There we go. Right, so what I'll do is I don't know exactly when I'll upload Mega Man 2. It should be maybe before Saturday I'll upload it. It should be Thursday or maybe Friday. But yeah, I'll upload that quite soon. So thanks again for everyone for watching this series here, and I hope to see you guys again soon. So alright, bye bye.